It's been an emotional 24 hours for everyone connected to the club, so that put more pressure on the players. Everyone was looking for that performance for Fernando's young family to be proud of, and thankfully we got the win. And I thought my players were outstanding, especially first half. I thought we carried the game plan out really, really well. The idea was to play with energy and really press on the front foot and be aggressive and try and take them to a place where they're probably not used to going. Certainly from a domestic point of view, I thought that worked very well to half time, and was slightly disappointed not to go in at the break further in front. I thought Feyenoord improved second half, kept the ball a lot better, and I thought when we won it back, we kept giving it back to Feyenoord, so we didn't really get much chance to breathe. But I think over the course of the 90 minutes, I don't think anyone can take the 3 points away from us. I thought we deserved it. I thought the fans were fantastic, and it's very fitting at the moment. That's always the case at this level when you're playing against good teams and good players. You know, the manager's always going to get a tune out of them second half, and they're going to improve. But you've got to think about where we are as a group. You know, we haven't really got many experienced players at this level. We haven't got players in our squad or our dressing room. We've got tons of experience at Europa League level or Champions League level. So if you were, taking something that we need to learn from the game, it'd be trying to take the half chances, because I thought we created half chances all night long. Obviously the penalty was a big moment, but I thought we managed the game out of possession fantastic. We blocked the middle of the pitch, allowed them to go on the outside, allowed them to cross it, and backed our two centre halves to deal with that, and I thought they were both outstanding. We're going to need Alan McGregor in every game we play at this level. That's where we are, that's the reality. Alan's going to have to be big for us. Certainly once the group was made, Feyenoord, Porto, Young Boys, Champions League opposition, we're going to need Alan to be big for us, and he was again tonight. I think it gives us a good start. I think it gives us a lot of confidence and belief, but there's no doubt about it, when we go to Rotterdam, it's going to be another big challenge, a tougher game if you like. 3 points gives you a good start, but it doesn't give you anything in terms of how the group might look at the end. We need to keep trying to perform at that level, and keep trying to take as many points as we can at home, and then give the players a game plan where we can go and try and be effective away from home. But just take each game as it comes.
He's played at a higher level before, but it's quite a big game for Philip Gerrard to be thrust into and seem to handle it very well.
Well, he's experienced, come from Bologna, playing in Serie A games against that level of player, that level of opposition. He's played at international level. I've been waiting for this moment to put him in, and I thought the game was perfect for him. That experience, I thought he was calm at times. For his first big start in a big game, in the atmosphere at Ibrox, I thought he stood up to it very well. Listen, I've got 4 good centre-backs. Unfortunately, one's going to be unhappy from week to week, but what I have got is I've got variety, and certain centre-backs suit certain games. I felt as if Connor and Phil were the two that would have suited tonight, because I knew it was going to be a tough game. I knew it was going to be an emotional night. And I thought they both were outstanding. That doesn't mean that Phil and Connor are going to play every game moving forward. George is waiting in the wings, training very well. Don't be surprised if you see him in the next couple of weeks. I've got a variety of centre-backs that are all in top form and they're all fit. So unfortunately one's going to be unhappy. Doesn't mean I don't like him. Doesn't mean I've dropped them. Doesn't mean I've axed them. It just means that there's 4 good centre-halves and only 3 fit into the 18. Oh, wow, first 45. Up there with the best he's played for me. I thought he was unplayable. I thought he caused them endless problems. His hold-up play was fantastic. The only thing his performance didn't have tonight was probably a goal. But his work rate, out of possession, positionally, was very good. There was times in the second half when we were trying to play it up to our front guys and it kept coming back. That was a slight frustration, but in the main, I'm absolutely proud of what everyone gave tonight. I thought everyone put a right shift in for the team.
I was really happy with the way that they responded to the penalty miss, because the team seemed to work in all gear directly after the penalty.
These things happen. I mean, James has scored big penalties for this team before. He's provided big moments for the team. I've just said to James, you can't let a penalty miss affect you, especially if you miss it early on, because there's so many important moments left to play. He's played his part tonight in a fantastic clean sheet against a good team. That's how I'll judge him. I won't judge him on the penalty miss. Of course, it would have helped the team, give us a bit more of a margin, of course. But we missed another dozen half chances. So we can't just look to the penalty miss. Penalties are tough. I've stood up there and took them at big moments. They're tough. So there'll be no finger pointing. I'm absolutely delighted the way James is at the moment. I think we have to try and show that when we're here at Ibrox. You know, that's what the fans demand. That's what I'm all about. That was the majority of the game plan. You know, a lot of these teams in Europe, they play at a lower intensity. It's more possession based, moving from A to B. The idea was to try and take them out of the comfort zone, and the players carried it out fantastically well. They deserve all the praise.
Yeah, Stephen, were you particularly pleased with Shaky Ojo? Took his goal extremely well and contributed to the all-round performance.
Should have scored 2. That's what I'll be saying to him. Listen, Shay. This is Shay. He provides big moments at important times. He's a goal scorer. He can get big goals. He can create big goals. He's not going to be this polished player where everything's perfect. Some things he's going to make mistakes along the way. He's still young. He's still learning the game. But the reason I brought Shay in was to make the difference in the final third and create and score goals. And I'm not sure exactly. It might be 5 or 6 goals so far, and maybe the same amount of assists. That's a very good start considering you're in the middle of September, so long may that continue.